What's up YouTube? My name is Lebardin, doing another video once again, and this time around I want to address the challenge that tastes, the Abrahamic tastes, Christians, Muslims and Jews pose against me. They always ask me something like, what if you die and find out that heaven and hell exists? You definitely go to hell for being an atheist, and here's my answer for them. First of all, I am not ready because they are saying it to kind of make me adjust the kind of life I live to conform with the standards of their Bronze Age books. Now, I, for one, is not ready to sacrifice the pleasures or the only good things that this life can offer. That's the only life I can prove exists for another imaginary life that no human being, no single human beings, the thousands of years, billions of people, but none has ever proven that this life exists. And you want me to sacrifice the only good things of the only life I can prove exists for that one? No, I'm not gonna do that. Second, I don't want to go to heaven because by the standards or descriptions, the biblical descriptions of heaven, it's going to be a very boring place. And what's worst, it's going to last for eternity. There's no end to that boredom. I'm not ready for that. I wouldn't want to be in that place. Third, this heaven is going to be under the leadership of the God of the Bible. I'm going by his track record. Man, nobody will want to be under his leadership because when you look at the Old Testament, the killings, the natural, and all the injustices, I wouldn't want to be in a place where he is the president. No, I won't want to. Thirdly, they said he's responsible for everything on earth. That means he's responsible for the earthquakes, responsible for the genocides, responsible for the wars, for the mosquito that just gave me malaria. He created it. All the natural disasters, volcanic eruptions, and all that, he is responsible for them. Now, let's look at his leadership and nature and the forces of nature and all that. First of all, he created man. If he wanted man to be like this, he'll make him like this because they said he's all powerful. But he created man imperfect, placed man in the garden, then said to man, you shall not die. That's one. Two, of all the trees you eat all except the tree of the fruit of knowledge, of the knowledge of good and evil. Now, man went ahead because he didn't give man the heart to accomplish that. He gave man a task, but didn't give man the tools to accomplish the task. So man went ahead to eat it. But prior to eating it, man had no knowledge of good and evil. So he was ignorant that what he was doing was wrong. So he went ahead and ate it. Now, this is a God that does not keep promises. And that's the point I'm trying to make here. Now, first he said, man shall not die. But because man ate this fruit, he said, man shall die. Not only shall man die, he will suffer all his days. The woman will suffer in childbirth. The man will toil the ground, and ever since from that day to date, her daughters have been suffering. His sons have been suffering for just one sin. Now, later in the course of history, he flooded the whole universe and flooded all his children. Remember, he said he loved man. One. Two, he is perfect. Three, when he made his creation, he said they were all good and pleasing to him. That was why he went on creating. No, forget all the blissfulness promised to you. How sure are you that when you go to heaven, God is not going to change his mind and bring back disasters in heaven? Just like he did previously when he promised man that man is not going to die. But because of one mundane, silly nonsense, he brought all the pains and agony upon mankind. Not just mankind, but other life forms. How sure are you that he's going to keep his promise? How sure are you that he's not going to give you loads and loads of volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, and all that in heaven? It's even better on earth because after a short while, when you suffer from such natural disasters, death can cut you short and relieve you of the pain. But in heaven, the sun is going to be eternal. So, if there's a volcanic eruption, it's going to burn you for eternity. Would you like to be under such a dictator? I wouldn't want it. This life, you've got it. No one is yet, no human being has proven so far that another life beyond this one exists. Please, my brothers and sisters, do not trade the only life you can prove exists for an imaginary one. Thank you for listening.